Hi, welcome to Silver Screen News with us, the Silver Screen Dudes. I'm Anthony Jordan.
I'm Nico Luro.
And it's all about the box office. How did the weekend go? Which one of us is the winner on predicting who has got that mind of the consumer to know how it's all gone in the world of the US box office?
Yeah, it seems neither of us.
as luck would have it. Last week or the week before, whichever way you want to look at it, I was close but off.
He was closer.
Yeah, closer. And this week, you were closer.
If you want to see last week's episode, guys, up above AJ's head, right here.
Yeah, right there. So it's been an interesting week of film, I would say, definitely.
It's been an interesting week of film. Let's start with the box office results then.
Yes.
All right. So coming in at number one, as we both predicted, was the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about Hunger Games in a bit when we get on to our actual predictions for this week. So Hunger Games number one, James Bond holds strong at number two. Number three was The Night Before. Number four, this I thought it was going to be higher, but the Peanuts movie dropped down to number four. Yeah. I thought that would stay in at number three. And number five was The Secret in Their Eyes. All of these movies, again, we covered last week. Now, we have got anything surprising you actually in that top five? I mean, the Peanuts, right?
Peanuts dropped more than I did. Again, if I remember rightly, that was what I had at number two. I thought it was going to hold stronger than Spectre, which was... I know it was a bit of a long shot for me, but I just thought it would be a bit stronger. Night Before done better than I anticipated.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Do you know what? It looks a funny film. If you haven't seen it,
looks funny.
Trailer above. Link below to last week's show, which will then give you a link to the trailer. Definitely, yeah. It's a good. It's kind of like Christmas meets The Hangover or something crazy. It's a really good one. So not a shock.
It's a good way of putting it. Like that. Christmas meets Hangover.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that it's done well. So in that element, it's done better than I expected, but it's done well. So it's good.
Beyond that, I don't think there's anything surprising here.
We had it, it was just a matter of which way it went.
We got the movies, we just got the numbers slightly jumbled up. But the main movies, we did get it right.
Yeah.
So, before obviously revealing what our top five predictions are for this week, we need to cover movies coming out. And the movies coming out this week are actually making our predictions extremely difficult because we've got two, arguably three, really big movies.
I would go with that.
Yeah?
I would definitely agree with that.
Let's start with the smallest, shall we? And
what we believe to be the smallest.
What we believe to be the smallest, quite. Smallest certainly in name, in marketing that's got into it, in anything.
Yeah.
And that is Victor Frankenstein, starring James McAvoy as the Mad Professor and starring Daniel Radcliffe as Igor.
It's alive. So yeah.
You're going back a bit Van Helsing there.
Yeah, it wasn't not the era I wanted to go for, but hey, it worked. But interesting. It's a strong cast, recognisable faces, British cast as well, which is a good salute for us, really. Boom. What can I say? It's good. Frankenstein's a tale as old as time, as they like to say.
Mary Shelley.
So, yeah, it's got the elements. I just believe there are stronger contenders out there.
There are. The reason I think this one is the least strong is because Frankenstein's never, especially in the modern day, really been given enough love.
True.
There was the Robert De Niro one, which came out pretty well, with Kenneth Branagh also, and Tom Hulce had a bit part in that. The most recent one, though, I, Frankenstein, was one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen.
I think that's actually gone over my head. I, Frankenstein.
Oh, it's terrible. Aaron Eckhart, you know.
Okay, yes.
It was just bad.
It's ringing bells now, yeah.
Zombies exploding in rainbows of stupidness and stuff. It was crazy.
Wow. Yeah. You're right.
And I'm curious to see whether the general public, movie-going public, separate one movie from another, because Frankenstein, like I just said, has not got the strongest recent record, which is why I started off by saying I'd put him down in the bottom three.
Yeah, and then again, as you said, the marketing, it hasn't been the strongest marketing. Yes, you've got a strong...
You had one or two trailers. All trailers, by the way, for the movies we're going to talk about, link below, yeah?
Yeah, but Yeah, it's just not been there. Yeah, the trailers are there. You need to have your trailer, but you just don't have that element. Even the anticipation behind it, it kind of just came. It's, oh, Frankenstein's about. Okay, you know, no disrespect to it, but it's that, again, another issue I'm going to have. Timing. We've just come off of Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, granted, in the US, you guys have just had Thanksgiving, but we've just
not quite yet. Thanksgiving is this coming Thursday.
Okay, miscalculation on my part. I need to
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah, he will be. Monday to Friday, check us out. Yeah, okay, Thanksgiving's coming. So you're closer to Thanksgiving than you are to Halloween, being the point, and even entering the realm of Christmas. We know no one's going to really want to contend with what's coming out around Christmas in December. But why would you have...
Carry on.
That's the one. So... where
I told you every week I'm going to mention Star Wars every week.
I'm sticking to my promise of trying to avoid mentioning.
Impossible.
I'm not going to say it, or I've alluded to it, but that's as far as I'm going to go.
Alluded to what?
To the fact that I can understand why Frankenstein's released now as opposed to later in the series.
Clever boy.
But I do believe, again, to talk at the night before, look at Love the Coopers, I said they're too early. I believe this is too late. You had Halloween. It falls within the element, and I believe probably would have outdone most of the Halloween films.
Yeah, Halloween had a weak showing this year, right?
Yeah.
Goosebumps came out early. Paranormal Activity, granted it was on a low budget, but it didn't really bring in big bucks. I mean, it did for them. They had a budget of, what, 5 million, and they made, what, 15? So they're happy.
Yeah, exactly. And
but something like you overrated Vin Diesel's pecs back in our inaugural episode.
I don't even want to get into it. It was inaugural for a reason, but yeah, don't worry, it was all clean. But just the fact that it was, I believe, and I think it did that week, top the box office. But
The Last Witch Hunter.
Yeah. It was top though. It
made top
high.
5.
Top 5. Okay, that's it. It fell in the top 5, but it wasn't strong enough to even last the next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what I'm coming to. I believe with
you would have thought Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah, with the cast, we would have had a strong showing from that. And Frankenstein stands as one of those monsters. The Halloween
he's
monster.
An iconic monster, yeah.
And I think that's where they missed it.
Missed opportunity.
Definitely.
We'll talk about our top 5 in a minute. Next movie from the digital house of mouse that can do no wrong. I'm talking about Pixar, and they are releasing this coming weekend, they are releasing their second movie of the year, The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah, I like it.
I love the trailer. It's a what if movie.
Yeah.
What if that meteorite had never hit?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, if there were these old sort of 50s and 60s, when dinosaurs ruled the earth type movies, which mixed cavemen and dinosaurs together. It wasn't good, but in an animated realm, that could work.
Yeah.
I don't know how people are going to respond to this, actually, because I'm one of Pixar's biggest cheerleaders. I still say, and I've seen most of the big movies and most of the good indie movies this year, guys. No movie, I repeat, no movie, for now. Something's coming.
Yeah.
What is it? You won't say it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
A film with Harrison Ford, am I? Yeah,
correct.
Right, okay.
Up until this point, my favourite movie of the year has been Inside Out. What a movie!
It's a good movie, actually.
Movie.
As you said,
Pixar don't make bad movies.
Yeah, thus far, that's the way Pixar have been blessed and granted a power.
Well, bless themselves.
Yeah, they bless themselves. I mean, yeah.
On that respect, I'd say they're the best studio in the world. Perfect record.
Exactly. If you've got a perfect record, you can't be deemed. There's no failure. You're out there. You're doing better than
anyone.
A certain UFC fighter. But
oh snap!
Yeah. It's current. I like to keep up with current news. There is not many undefeated records out there, and Pixar are currently holding one. So. It's got that, you kind of have an element of The Land Before Time, dinosaurs. You've got all of that stuff behind it. It's a kid's movie. As you said, Pixar do no wrong. Even at our age group, I don't want to say long gone from kids' age, but it is. Everyone enjoys a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
We have different elements for enjoying a Pixar movie. And I don't see this one being any different.
If it's of the same quality as Inside Out, which I don't think it is, I mean... some people were saying before Inside Out came out that it's as good, if not better, than Toy Story, having only seen 10 minutes of it. And I went in there going, really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's in my top 2 favorite Pixar movies of all time now.
Okay.
It's unreal.
Yeah,
I'm not expecting The Good Dinosaur to be that good, but that's not saying anything bad against it. I mean, you're talking about Inside Out here.
Yeah, Inside Out. I think Inside Out takes on... It takes on a very interesting perspective that's never been seen before.
It's
and with
unreal.
That, yeah, you're going to have that element. The Good Dinosaur, I'm not saying it's been tried and tested or what have you, but you're now entering the world of fantasy. It's what Pixar have...
Entering the world of fantasy and dinosaurs.
Exactly.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Everyone loves them some dinosaurs.
This is it. This is where we're at. So... It's got strong potential. It doesn't look bad. There's nothing in it. No. You look at it and
you see dinosaurs and you see Pixar.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a strong one.
It's gonna make the top 5, I think. I only say I think because I'm so hesitant about the top 5. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Last movie, again, all trailers in the description. Last movie coming out is, for lack of a better word, a heavy hitter, pun intended.
Adrian! It's not in this movie, but yes.
It's Sylvester Stallone coming back to the Ruins trailer. I'm talking about Apollo Creed. Creed's son! Creed!
Yeah. Creed. I'm expecting big stuff from this, actually.
I'm gonna say this, if we're just talking about physique alone, Jake Gyllenhaal in Southpaw ain't got nothing on Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Whoa!
Wait, he's on point. You know, I could outdo him, but I'm not gonna take off this shirt. It's quite cold in the studio right now. But no, he is on point. He's got it. He's locked. He looks like the prime boxer. He's there. Yeah. He's ready. He's in shape. He was trained by Rocky. So
he's going to be trained by Rocky.
Yeah,
he's gonna be trained by Rocky. So, I love the conflict, the personal conflict he's having. The fact that he's having to rep his father's name, having never known his father.
Yeah.
Your father died in the ring. Well, I'm not my father.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool. And that line Rocky gives him at the end, I believe this in life, I believe this in sport. The hardest opponent you're ever gonna face is looking right there in the mirror.
Yeah.
He's gonna have that kind of Marty role from Rocky 3.
Yeah.
You know, his old trainer. They've passing the baton.
And this is it. And, you know, there was only so long the Rocky franchise itself could have gone on without entering into
Rocky Balboa finished well.
Yeah. Exactly that. And, you know, taking such a powerful franchise, it had to go into a spin-off world. And I think Creed was a perfect... I would say,
good idea.
It's probably the strongest way of going through it, you know.
I'd say so, yeah. It was either that or he has kids.
Well, he did have a... Yeah, he had his son. Was it Rocky Jr.?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was Rocky Jr. But then I believe that was played by his son, wasn't it? His actual real life son, who then passed away. So I think that might have been a bit too close to home. And I think not just that, Apollo Creed was really loved in the Rocky franchise. So the fact of doing that, it brings a lot of memories and that personal mentorship and gain. Yeah, I think it was...
Who was it who played Apollo Creed again? It was Billy D. Williams, right?
Yes. No. It's not Billy D. Williams. I can't remember the actor's name, but it's not Billy D. Williams.
I was looking for a Star Wars joke on you there again. I'll get him.
Billy D. Williams played Harvey Dent in Batman. I don't know what else he did.
No, back on point.
Right, no, I'm just saying that you will not persuade me to go anywhere else. That's who I thought Billy D. Williams as being. So it's a big one. I think that's a strong one. Watch the trailer, you judge for yourself, but any Rocky fan is naturally going to gravitate to this movie.
Oh yeah, the one thing I really hope to see is on this last point, Rocky being in his ring, in his corner, right, during a fight, and let's say his opponent gives him a low blow. I just want to see Rocky go, oh hell no, and get him.
I mean, I think you're always gonna have that anticipation of Rocky's there, you know, Stallone is there.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, you just want that element of get back in the ring, but there was a point of Rock don't, because put it this way, it's an age factor.
You're 87 years old.
Calm down, man. Put the zebra frame back.
No, Harrison Ford can do it in
Indiana Jones, which was mentioned in it. Anyway, moving on. I'm looking forward to the new Indy, but keeping on topic. it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So that's And with this, and looking at what was in the last week's top 10, top five. I really see a challenge coming ahead. It's possibly, since you've been following the Silver Screeners, the hardest top 5 I think is now. Together. Yeah.
Right, so just to recap again before we go into our top 5, still out this week is the Hunger Games, Spectre, The Night Before, the Peanuts movie, The Secret in Their Eyes, and joining that is Creed, The Good Dinosaur, and Victor Frankenstein. You want to take it?
Okay. Right. Looking at this,
I'd just like to add one thing about the Hunger Games before we start, okay? It has not had good reviews.
Yeah.
It was a franchise everyone was waiting for, and it's far from bombed. It's done incredibly well opening weekend, but it has not had good word of mouth.
No, I agree.
Which I'm shocked by.
It's one of those that's unfortunate. Do you know sometimes, and it's been a strong franchise thus far, so what I'm going to say can be negated quite quickly. Anticipation can kill a film. It could be a really good film.
It's not that. It's nothing to do with that, I think. It's, you know how Harry Potter, the last book, was split into 2, right?
Yeah.
The way the Deathly Hallows Part 1 ended, I was like, okay, cool, I'm looking forward to Part 2, Battle of Hogwarts. The way Mockingjay Part 1 ended, I was like, another hour, make it a 3.5-hour movie, another hour and wrap it up.
Yeah. And
this is reaching.
Yeah.
This is really reaching.
This is what happens quite a lot. Okay. It's a tough week. And bear with me on this. I'm gonna put the Peanuts movie at number 5. I think it might just hold. Yeah, I believe, taking nothing away, I don't think Victor Frankenstein's making it.
You really don't think so, huh?
I think it's a good movie, but again, we talked about how much advertising was there.
There's been a few trailers. Most cinema fans actually will now see the trailers when they're at the cinema, not on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know.
And we'll see. I could be wrong. I hope for McAvoy and for Radcliffe that it does do well, but I think my timing's wrong on it. I still believe you're too late. You guys are too late. First time I said too late, not too early. And I think Peanuts is just going to hold it.
Peanuts number 5, you're number 4?
I'm going to go with... This is tough, I guess. This is really tough. I believe... Spectre. Yeah, Spectre.
Spectre number 4, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spectre's going to go to number 4. I believe The Night Before. I think Spectre's going to hold at number 4. Drop down to number 4.
Okay.
And I think The Night Before is going to hold at number 3.
Okay.
And then I believe number 2 will be The Good Dinosaur, and Creed's going to take number 1. I know.
So Hunger Games is out.
I think it sounds like a massive drop, but if the way it's been, and I'm looking at the other movies, it sounds weird. You don't really see such a drop.
That's a big old drop.
It's a massive drop, I know.
But there's a lot coming out.
There's a lot of good films, and even Victor Frankenstein, I was very tempted to put in. Peanuts is the challenge. Do I put Peanuts out and Hunger
Games? Taken Hunger Games out. Huh?
Hunger Games out over Peanuts. It's weird. It's a weird one. I don't know. I'm going to stick with it because I've said it.
All right. So 5 you're going Peanuts, 4 Spectre, 3 Night Before, 2 Good Dinosaur, and 1 Creed.
Yeah, Creed. I think Good Dinosaur is going to take in the kid element now.
Okay.
I think this is Peanuts' final week. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I could be very wrong. I'm in 2 minds, but I'm going to stick with it.
Well, I think that number 3 and number 5 from last week, so that's The Night Before and The Secret in Their Eyes, I think they're gone.
Okay.
I'm going to put the Peanuts movie at number 5. At number 4, I think I'm going to put Spectre. Number 3, I'm going to put The Good Dinosaur.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm going to put The Hunger Games, and number 1, I'm going Creed.
Yeah, I've got a feeling. Yeah, I really do believe Creed's there.
I think The Hunger Games won't drop out of the top 2.
There, it makes logical sense. It's still a fantastic franchise.
You could actually, yeah, but remember what we talked about off camera before. You know, it has had such bad reviews. Do not deny the factor of word of mouth.
Yeah. Unless, I know it sounds mad, but you've got that split of, but I don't even know if it's enough to say the split of fans who didn't make it to the first week coming out in the second week of the Hunger Games. But I don't know. It's hard to have a number 1 just completely drop out of the top 5. I've gone that way. I'll stick with it. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
So, as always, a few questions for you. What did you think of the 3 new upcoming releases that we've talked about? Have you seen the trailers? Did you like them? Give us your top 5, please. Tell us what you think your box office predictions are in the comments below. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, hit us up on Instagram, share all your thoughts and comments as I've said below. AJ, take it away.
Right, okay, so it's going to be an interesting week. So until then, it's for myself, Anthony Jordan.
For myself, Nicole Leroux.
Catch you guys.
See ya.